got a little bit confused. I mean, there was so much going on. Bonfire night. On the day that we remember Guy Fawkes, the geezer that directed Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels and married that pop singer Maradona. We've had some fireworks here tonight as well. I brought Christian along with me for a quick chat. Greetings from Colston Avenue. Bonfire night. Things hopefully going to warm up later. Maybe go off with a bang. Could be a flash of colour at some point. Surrey Senior Cup action for Carshalton tonight as Leatherhead make the short trip to Colston Avenue. I'm your commentator, James Barrett-Sterling. And the Robins have put out a pretty strong team for this one tonight. They're not resting on their laurels. Changes from Saturday's win at Brightlingsea Regent see Bobby Price come back in and skipper the side. And there'll be the visitors to get us off and underway. Here's Price looking to charge over halfway. Mendy on a Vigan. The on-loan midfielder gives it out wide looking for Koroma. His first real touch of the ball. He's just about maintained possession. He's got Mendy on the far side. He's picked him out nicely. Can he get it across in? Cuts in on his left foot. Now on his right. He's done well. Good block. First real opportunity for the Robins. Looks to take Blake on. Cuts inside. Blake slipped into Sobamu. Koroma takes over. A little back heel, but it didn't quite come off. Oh, it's poor from Leatherhead. They've given it straight back to Michael Vigan, who, what a great pass to pick out. Price, who can deliver across here. Went for a bit of power. Deflected through to the goalkeeper. Almost 10 minutes on the clock. Still Carshalton Athletic 0, Leatherhead 0. No real fireworks to speak of yet. To Santos, being jockeyed by Gallagher. As well to hold him off on a Vigan. Mendy's made a great forward run if he can find him. It's a great pass. Keeper's come all the way out. Well done. Read the situation well there. Good header by Moraf Gibbs, but Leatherhead can... Well, Sogbamu got back in there, won the ball back for Carshalton. Here's Mendy. Price on halfway. Mendy goes 360 and then picks out to Santos. He's got Price on the overlap if he can dig out across. He's got a couple of options to aim for. Here's Koroma! What a goal! Carshalton Athletic take the lead. 19 minutes on the clock. The ball was popped about more than a Roman candle. De Santos got it out wide for Price to run onto. Great cross. And Koroma had broken away from his marker. He was completely free and he powered the header beyond the dive of Ula to make it Carshalton Athletic 1, Leatherhead 0 in the Surrey Senior Cup.
Right on, Bob.
Oh, it's a bit risky, but Moraf Gibbs was there. Sobamu can't quite get it under control, can he? Oh, he's done well, the big man. On a Vigan. Being hustled by a couple of men in green there, but he's done well to retain possession. Fine, Bradford. Mendy's pulling away out wide. Oh, didn't come to the ball. Now Q can break for Leatherhead. Here's Seager. He's got opportunity to maybe deliver a cross, which he does. Just behind Ali Tade, who got a little touch on it. Free kick. Just caught there, the number 9. And this spells danger for Carshalton. It's about 2 yards outside the box. It's like Cullen standing over this one. Oman's just organising his wall. Carshalton have got some big lads in there, so they'll be very disappointed to concede this. It's right on the edge of the D. Upsets Cullen. He's hit the bar. It's still in play. Dudley can't get his head on it. Carshalton clear it. Oh, it's a foul on Moraf Gibbs. Wow, that was mighty close from Cullen.
Your touch. Make sure your touch, your first touch.
Price beats Q in the air. Ball drops for Honor Vigan, who just lofts it forward, looking for Sobamu. Great header. Koroma is onside, but Blake's done. The man he got well. He's given it straight to the Santos. That's wild. Needed a little bit of composure there. Glides past Dembele, gives it out wide. Mendy, good first touch. Feeds it through for Santos, who's got Gallagher for company. Gets it onto his right foot and bends across into the back stick. Good header by Blake. Dembele can bring the ball away. Bradford and Cullen, the year 2 opposing number 10s. Almost coming together. Oman's been urged to get it forward, which he does now, over halfway. So Bamu could be under this. Good flick. Can Mendy get onto this? Good covering by Gallagher. It's gone all the way back to the keeper. Oh, Mendy's put him under a bit of pressure, but he's done well. Channeling his inner Neuer. And taking it quickly. Good cross in. It's all alone in the back post. Should maybe try to guide it back beyond the goalkeeper there, but another warning sign for Carshalton. 7 minutes on the clock. He done well to get free, Ibrahim Molite. In any case, goes short into Bradford. Now it goes out to Price. Back to Bradford. Koroma making a break forward, but Bradford holds on to the ball. Opens up for Price a little as a pop. Never coming down. Forward it goes for the Robins, looking for Sobambu. Good header. Koroma can get this under control. Turns his man. He's done brilliantly. What a finish by Omar Koroma. Strength, tenacity, skill. And he lights up Colston Avenue on this bonfire night with some exquisite skill to make it Carshalton Athletic 2. Leatherhead 0. He done so well, Koroma. He had his back to goal, took the knockdown, flicked it over his man, spun. I mean, the guy used to be an ex-professional, so, but he's not been playing for a couple of months. He himself would say he's probably not match fit, but to show that kind of skill. Leatherhead looking to get on with things quickly. Santos not the full 10 yards. And that is half time. Carshalton Athletic take a 2-goal lead into the break. And the fireworks have come from number 9, Omar Koroma. Fantastic first goal. Bobby Price on the overlap. Knocked over a fabulous first time cross. And Koroma diving header from about 10 yards, beat the keeper all ends up. And then just a minute before half time, fantastic strength and skill to cushion a knockdown on the edge of the box. Flip it over his marker, turn, and then kind of almost karate kick it past the goalkeeper who was coming out to meet him from close range. And it's all to do for Leatherhead now. They've put so much work and energy into the first half, but find themselves 2 behind. They got it all to do. Back off and underway here at Colston Avenue. Carshalton Athletic 2, Leatherhead 0. First long searching ball looking for Jacob Mendy. Can he get it under control? He's done well. Couldn't keep it in. Good touch by Bradford is to Santos. Good spin away from Gallagher. Looks to think it forward for Bradford to get in between 2. Blake's done well there.
Go on.
Blake's done very well there, very cool.
Go on.
Koroma, he's got an opportunity, he's kept it in. He's been faced up by Manny, but he's got support arriving now in the shape of Jordan Cheadle. He's taking it on, he's got an opportunity to get a shot off. Side netting. Really put his foot through it, Jordan Cheadle. Great play by Koroma. Just stay down though, however.
Ricky!
It's like Carshalton aren't going to take any chances with Koroma. He's done his part tonight so far, certainly. 2 goals in the first half. And it's going to be Ricky Corborough that's going to take his place. The second qualifying round against Harlow Town is this coming Saturday. Ricky Corbeau is going to get 40 minutes or so to show what he can do. Started every single Carshalton game so far this season. Headed away, flicked on. Dudley had to deal with it on a Vigan. Good little flick, first touch for Corbeau. Sloppy from him, gives it straight to Olitade. He's got a couple of men in support. Goes in short to Benyon, now out wide to Cullen. Corbeau done well to get back in. Here's Mundell. Now Theobald's. Leatherhead just having to go back to retain possession. Good pressing by the Robins. Benyon, bit wayward, but Cullen just lofts it forwards, looking for Olitade. Okoji's in round the back. He's done well and he's slotted it home. Mix up in the Carshalton 18-yard box. Oman came for it. Price was involved. Okoji just kind of stole in at the back post, and you can't give a man of his sort of form that kind of space. And he slid it home. Now it's game on. Carshalton Athletic 2, Leatherhead 1. Corbeau, faced up by Blake. Can he get his man? He cuts inside to Santos. He's won a free kick. Ricky Corbeau, it's about 2 yards outside the 18-yard box. Similar to one that Leatherhead's had in the first half, but this one's more on the left-hand side. Jordan Cheadle's obviously going to be favourite, but the angle doesn't really favour him for this one. I'd like to see Tommy Bradford take responsibility here. He's scored loads of good free kicks in the past, but since Cheadle's taken over, hasn't really had much of a look in. You can't really blame him. Cheadle's got a very good success rate, but from this sort of angle, you'd like to think it favours a right footer. Here's Bradford. Good save by the keeper, fairly comfortable, good height. Bradford. Cuts inside one, cuts inside two. Doesn't want to lose possession. But he has. Ufar gets it into Olitade, but Corbeau is there. Now Carshalton needs to clear their lines, but it's poor. Cullen's picked that up and has a strike. Straight into the hands of Oman. Good block by Dudley. Now Cheadle, he's got Corbeau short. Oh, he's overrun it a bit. Ufar sniffed blood. Great ball from Benyon. Oh, it's just a little bit too in front of Olitade. Ball comes back to Theobald. It's opened up for him a little bit. Gets a strike. Takes a deflection. Still live for Leatherhead. Now Carshalton can clear their lines. The Santos needs to hold this up now. He tries to find Corbeau, which he does just about. Neat feet from Corbeau. Now Bradford on this near side. Faced up by Namani. Into the feet of Corbeau. Oh, he just trod on the ball and Ufar says thank you very much. He's past Bradford as well. Goes out wide to Seago. He's got a little bit of space to cross the ball in. Good header away. Carshalton just can't get out their own half at the moment. Leatherhead keeping the pressure up. Mendy can't get anything on that. Good block by Price, but the danger's not really away yet. And it goes now, flicked on by Benyon. Oh, it just won't drop for someone in green. Corbeau hooks it away. Wouldn't be surprised if maybe we saw Peter Adonai anytime soon. Oh, Chroma. Corbeau wants handball off of the Manny. Referee says nothing doing, and now Ufar's got his man Cheadle. He's got past him with ease. Delivers a cross in, and it's missed everybody. We've gone out for, well, it's hit the corner flag, so that'll be a throw-in. It's going to be Michael Isaiah to come on for Jacob Mendy. He's got pinched by Cullen, and the number 10 looks to make ground on the far side, faced up by Bobby Price. Price is going to have to put this out. Good strength by the Carshalton captain. Doesn't want to lose it, however. Referee says play on. Carshalton bring the ball away. One of Vigan looks to feed it into the Santos, who's got the right side of Gallagher. Now what can he do here? Gallagher's stuck to his task. He's got Sabambu coming in short. Here's one of Vigan, cuts inside one. Can he get a shot off? Good block by Namani. Ufar kind of just bumbles into it really, and it's fallen for Corbeau, who settles for the corner. That's good play from Corbeau. Good header. Here's Corboa. Is he hauled to the floor? He was by Koji. Free kick to Carshalton and a chance to just relieve the pressure on their own goal. And it goes. So Bambu's there! Oh, he couldn't guide it on target. Big opportunity for the number 8. There's a wonderfully flighted ball by Jordan Cheadle. He was completely free, Bambu, but he just couldn't get anything on it. Ufar gets it into the box, good touch. Can he turn? Ali Tate. It's fired just over the bar. Another warning shot for Carshalton to heed though. Cullen standing over it. And it goes from Cullen towards the back post. Good header by Dudley. Danger's not away yet. Corboa now. Can he get it? Just can't latch onto the ball. Theobald is there and Gallagher as well. Seager. Here's Gallagher in an unfamiliar position, I'm sure, but he's going to deliver across. Oh, straight at the back post. Who was that? Might have been Benyon, I think. Any sort of touch. Last substitution for Carshalton is going to be the player manager, Peter Adonai. Jerson de Santos is going to make way. No goal for him today. He's worked hard though. Bit deeper this time, Cheadle flicks it on. Bradford needs to get there first, can he? Just ushered out of play. The pressure from Leatherhead is unrelenting at the moment. And it goes again from deep. The man, he's got it down. What a strike by the centre-back. He's hit the bar. The rebound still there. Cleared off the line by Cheadle. What a strike from the centre-back. We've certainly got some fireworks going on here at Colston Avenue tonight. Now here's Corboa at the other end. Slips it through for Honor and round the goalkeeper. Oh, he couldn't wrap his foot round it. And it's cleared off the line. Cheadle's trod on the ball. He's off linesman's signal for a free kick. I think it was Cullen back on the line there as well. Wow, what a 60 seconds. Namani at one end. Fabulous strike from the centre-back from almost 18 yards. Crushed it against the woodwork. That's the second time Leatherhead have hit the bar tonight. Asking Corboa to come short. Now he's onto the ball. Corboa being urged to get at his man. The two substitutes. Jockeying for possession. Here's Honor Vigan. Adonai under pressure. Neat play from Carshalton. Nazire into Adonai, who strides forward. He's got a couple of options in front of him, a couple of step overs, and he's drawn a foul. Free kick off of Namani. Another opportunity for Carshalton from about 20 yards. Lovely skill from Adonai. One step over, two step over, drew the foul off of Namani. Jordan Cheadle might be favourite for this one. And it is Cheadle, and it's over the bar. Leatherhead back on the attack. Carshalton needs to clear their lines. Here's Gallagher. Good covering by Azire now, so Bambu can try and bring it side away. Adonai looking to feed Corboa, who's in here. Can he cut inside? Ufar's looking to get back. He's only got Bambu to aim for, and he's won his side of corner. Carshalton in no real hurry to take this. Now it goes short to Bradford and Adonai, looking to play a bit of keep ball. Corboa comes short. Oh, he can't get his foot on it, much to the frustration of his player manager. And now Gallagher looks to bring his troops forwards. Here's Seager. Knocks it over halfway. Kodji's made the run. Ollie Tate as well, but Dudley's there. Clears his lines. There must only be a couple of minutes left, plus any additional stoppage time. We don't know how much that is going to be yet. Here's Isaiah. Brings the ball away. Sobambu. Big and strong, just looks to hold the ball up. Oh, that's given away by by Bradford even, and now Kodji's got an opportunity. Straight at O-man. No pressure on the Carshalton players here. They'll be happy just to keep the ball. Great spot by Adonai to pick out Bradford there. Isaiah, Bradford, neat and tidy from Carshalton. Isaiah again. Corboa, oh, just couldn't get his foot on it. Oh, Bradford's taking that away from Dudley, and he's out of position now. Murph Gibbs has to do well, and he does with his unfavoured left foot. Vigan gets the ball down, neat touch. Isaiah just can't get it under control. Here's Ufa. Theobalds gives it out wide to Seager. Being urged forward by his bench. Must only be a minute or so left on the clock. Here's Theobalds. Cuts it onto his right, sells the dummy onto his left, dinks out across. It's a free header! Oh, he's missed. He didn't get on target. Good block by O-man. Oh, wild from Cullen. Theobalds can't get it under control. They're appealing for a penalty here. Goal kick to the Robins. Wow, hearts in mouth moment there. I think it was Ulatade who had the header. I thought if he guided it on target. What, 4 minutes on the clock? Carshalton will take the throw in there, midway inside the Tanners' half. They've given it a real good go, Leatherhead, this second half. I don't think many would begrudge them an equaliser if they did pinch one, but Carshalton still 2-1 to the goods. Short into the feet of Adonai, who gets caught in possession. Between him and Isaiah, they try and just need cool heads out there, the Robins. Bradford into Adonai. Now Bradford gets it out wide to Corboa, who's faced up by Ufa again. These two have had a good battle. They've only been on the pitch together about 20 minutes. Ufa gives away the free kick. Carshalton looking to play keep ball in the corner. Adonai gets away from two men, nicks it through to Sobambu. Just can't quite get it back to Corboa. Referee says play on. Don't think there was a foul in there. Great challenge by Jordan Cheadle. Oh, well, the referee's blown up for a foul. Leatherhead have taken it quickly. Theobalds has gone over halfway. Vigan's looked to cover. Gives it out wide to Seager. First time cross, Benyon gets it under control. Here's Gallagher, just wide. And is that maybe the last throw of the dice for Leatherheads? It's too early for the celebratory fireworks just yet, lads. And the Manny wins that duel. Cullen looks to knock one over for Benyon. Dudley's there again. He's won so many headers tonight, and he's there again for the second one as well. It's the sort of heart that Carshalton have needed in this second half. They've been up against it for most of it. And that's given straight to Tommy Bradford. He's now got an opportunity to travel. Can he get towards the corner flag maybe? No, for Theobalds. He's been one of Leatherhead's star players for me tonight. Worked really hard. Played some good passes. Goalkeeper urging everyone to get forward in green. Up it goes. Dudley's going to be there again, is he? Can't quite outmuscle Okoji. It's broken onto the edge of the box. Gallagher's there again. Okoji bends one in. Wide again. And that must be all she wrote. By my watch, we've had the 4 minutes. Leatherhead goalkeeper's not happy with the way Carshalton are taking their time with this. And that's not the whistles of the fans, that's some fireworks going off over the far side. The fans should be whistling though. Good flick on by Sobamu. Corbora's going to try and make something of this. Olia's always been... Oh, not many do that to Ricky Corbora. It's normally the other way around. But the goalkeeper done well there. It's gone forward. Azaya's got a free header. Oh, he's tried to go... I don't know what he's trying to do with that. Ufar now bringing it forward for the Tanners. Cuts inside Adonai. He's not trusting his left foot, it seems. Now here's Gallagher, who had that great opportunity a minute ago. He swings one in. Big header, and it's there, they've done it! Okoji's there again, and they're going to force penalties. Unbelievable scenes here at Colston Avenue. Surely that was the last touch of the game, and Okoji rose to power home a header on Gallagher's cross, and it's heartbreak for Carshalton. Carshalton have left it 2, Leatherhead 2. It's been relentless pressure by the visitors in this second half. They've been turning the screw, turning and turning. And that is it. That was literally the last touch of the game. We're going to go straight to penalty kicks here at Colston Avenue. Sean Okoji, the Tanners' top goal scorer, has come off the bench and scored 2 goals. Omar Karoma scored 2 for Carshalton in the first half, but he's subsequently gone off with injury. And now we will have penalty kicks. Two captains just sorting out which ends the penalties will be taken from and who's going to be going first. Handshakes all round. Carshalton are going to be so disappointed if they end up losing this. Leading 2-1 with literally the last kick of the game going to Sean Okoji. And he powered home a header from about 6 yards. 2 goals for him, 2 goals for Omar Karoma. Jordan Cheadle looks like he's going to be first up. 2 goalkeepers just give themselves a little hug. Who'd be a goalkeeper, but in this sort of situation you can make yourself a real hero. And it is going to be Jordan Cheadle first up for the Robins. Just looking for a ball. Anyone got a football? It's probably exploded after all the excitement. And it will be Jordan Cheadle. He's already scored 1 penalty so far this season. Jordan Cheadle against Zaki Ulua. And he's saved it! He has made himself a hero. It's early doors in the proceedings, but Carshalton have missed their first penalty. Two goals, Sean Okoji stepping up. He's had spells at Corinthian-Casuals and Aldershot. He's got 8 goals for Leatherhead so far this season, up against Patrick Oman. There it goes, and he's put it wide! Terrible penalty, and we remained locked at zeros. Now the Robin skipper, Bobby Price. He's got 1 goal so far already this season. Decent little chip away at Harlow Town. Can he do it from 12 yards? He can, cool as you like. Little fist pump in front of the fans. And that's the first penalty. Carshalton lead 1-0. Theobald's for Leatherhead now. Been very impressed with him. Hard worker, played some good passes. Puts the ball on the spot. Here he goes, and he sent Oman the wrong way. 1-1. What are the odds on anyone doing a Paul Pogba style run up? I don't think it would wash at this sort of level. Here's Tommy Bradford from Carshalton. Normally Mr. Dependable from the spot. He was a couple of seasons ago. He steps up and he sends the keeper the wrong way. Lovely penalty by Bradford. Who's next up for Leatherhead? Have they lost the list? Oh no, it's going to be Ular himself. Goalkeeper against goalkeeper. Here we go, he's going to blast it. Way over the bar! Oh dear. Advantage Carshalton. Carshalton fans love it, that one. Calvin Morath-Gibbs, the centre-back. It's a time for cool heads now. If he scores this, Carshalton, it's really advantage Carshalton. Good save by the keeper. He's atoned for his miss. Everything's going on here. But it remains 2-1 to Carshalton. Rob Cullen, who hit the crossbar in the first half, seems like such a long time ago now, from 20 yards. He's now got an opportunity from 12. Up steps Cullen. Can he beat Oman? Little short run up. Oh, just about. Cullen, I think Oman got something on it. There was a little Pogba-esque run up in there, but he tucked it away, unlike the Man United midfielder the other week. Peter Adonai, Carshalton's player manager. The most experienced man on the pitch, more than likely. This is Carshalton's 5th penalty. If he scores this, Carshalton go through. Cool as you like. I thought that was it. Is that not it? Oh, I suppose they could make it 3-3. Beg your pardon. Still, cool as you like from Peter Adonai, and it's all down to substitute John Ufa, who's only came onto the pitch for the last 15-20 minutes or so. So he should be fresh, but he needs to score, otherwise Leatherhead are out. Short run up. Oh, man saves, and that's it! Carshalton go through! They did it the hard way, but Carshalton will be in the 2nd round draw for the Surrey Senior Cup for this season. Oman is the hero. Fantastic save. It wasn't the greatest penalty in all honesty, but Carshalton win 4-2 on pens. Well, how do you go about summing that one up? A real cracker on Bonfire Night at Colston Avenue. Fireworks aplenty, both on and off the pitch. Carshalton 2-0 to the goods at half-time. Omar Karoma with a diving header and then an outrageous piece of solo skill to dink the ball over his marker, spin and tuck it away from close range. But then Leatherhead really stepped it up in the second half. Sean Okoji got a goal back early on, 51 minutes or so. And then it was unrelenting pressure for the last 20-25 minutes. Carshalton just couldn't really clear their lines. Leatherhead kept knocking at the door, and it was literally the last kick of the game when Gallagher whipped in a cross and Sean Okoji rose to power home a header to force penalties. Jordan Cheadle stepped up with the first one and saw it saved, but then Carshalton had a perfect record after that. Bobby Price, Tommy Bradford, Calvin Morath-Gibbs and Peter Adonai all scored. Okoji inexplicably put his wide. And then Oman saved John Ufa's decider at the end. I'm going to go and get myself a double gin and tonic with a whiskey chaser. And hopefully in the morning I'll be able to look back and savour this. What a fantastic night of football. Carshalton through to the next round of the Surrey Senior Cup. I'm James Barrett-Sterling. Catch all the action and post-match reaction on Robins TV. James Barrett-Sterling for Robins TV. May I just firstly say that we won 3-2 on penalties. I think my commentary, I think I said 4-2. Got a little bit confused. I mean, there was so much going on. Bonfire night. On the day that we remember Guy Fawkes, the geezer that directed Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels and married that pop singer Maradona. We've had some fireworks here tonight as well. I brought Christian along with me for a quick chat. 2-2 against Leatherhead. We were 2-0 to the good. Christian, what happened there? That game had everything apart from a red card, really, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. First of all, I just want to say it's good to be on this side of the mic again.
Yeah, thanks for filling in.
Yeah, no problem. With regards to the game, yeah, I think we started brightly enough. And funnily enough, I just think it was when Omar Koroma went off as a substitute, it seemed to invigorate Leatherhead a bit. And we kind of dropped, and we weren't really the same after that. I'm not sure what happened, really. I mean, when we conceded their first goal, we were on the back foot for most of the game. And then we had a sort of a period where we were slightly getting it together at the end, but I don't know, we just never really looked that comfortable, unfortunately. It's just one of those things, we can learn from it, but that's what it looked like. I mean, we got there in the end, but crikey, what a roller coaster.
Love a debut. I've been joined by Patrick Oman, who was the hero of the hour after the 2-2 draw, and then we had to go through on penalties in the Surrey Senior Cup tonight against Leatherhead. How are you feeling, Patrick?
No, I feeling good. Lucky to be involved in the next round. Good to be through after all. But no, happy days.
Yeah. What was said in the dressing room afterwards by the boss? Because obviously to be 2 goals to the good and then lose it right at the end must have been a bit of a kick in the teeth.
Yeah, I mean we started the game very well. It was controlled. We controlled the game very well, and then just second half, just go in and just game management really. Just no shitty mistakes. Just keep calm on the ball, and I'm not sure really what happened, but that's football sometimes.
Yeah, I mean they were pushing, weren't they, in the second half? They were getting closer and closer and closer, and they were having quite a lot of shots, and we found it difficult to kind of relieve that pressure. I mean, from your position right at the back, could you see that kind of green tide coming forward all the time?
Yeah, I mean they came after wave after wave, but at the same time, I think we still controlled it quite well. There wasn't too many really dangerous shots on targets or opportunities, but it's a bit tricky that because we were a bit pushed down. But I mean we need to, as again, like, it's a bit of game management really, just to being able to control the game, get on the ball, keeping the ball. So yeah, but sometimes that happens.
Well, what a result. 3-2 on penalties after 2-2. But this man put us 2 goals to the good at half-time. We've been joined by Omar Koroma for the first time this season as well. Welcome back, mate.
Well, happy to be back, really. Obviously, like, you know, not played for since back end of last season. So just happy to be back with the boys and everyone else. Do you know what I mean? I love it here. So the fans as well, you know, just it's good. Feel good.
Excellent. How are you feeling after that one today? It's such a roller coaster for the fans.
Like, obviously, do you know what I mean? I'm just trying to work for the team, really. Do you know what I mean? Playing behind the boys, do you know what I mean? It just makes it, everyone just makes it so easy for you, do you know? Like, so just happy to be out there playing with the boys, really. Yeah. Do you know? And obviously the fans, do you know what I mean? They give us a lot of, do you know what I mean? They give us a lot of boost out there. So I'm going to say, obviously, do you know what I mean? Thanks for that as well.
Yeah. First of all, let's ask about your injury. How are you feeling?
I feel all right. Just the reason I came off as well was like I felt tight on my hammy, like just coming back. This is what, about my third game in what, 2 weeks or something like that. So just starting to feel it a little bit in my body. So, but just, you know, taking it easy, one step, one game at a time, really.
Yeah. Well, it was probably scoring those two absolutely worldy goals in the first half that probably knackered you out. What was your favourite out of the two personally?
I'd probably say the second one, to be honest. Yeah, definitely the second one. Because it was, I knew Ola, obviously, do you know what I mean? Like, he wins 9 out of 10 headers, he'll win them. So I was just trying to be in between the centre halves, like win it there. You know, I knew what I was doing before the ball got to me anyway. So yeah, like it was, you know, just lucky that he found the back of the net. Yeah,
well, you say lucky. You kind of kung fu kicked it in at the end.
Yeah, because it was up in the air. All I just wanted to control it, like just hit the target, just control finish, really, nothing trying to be fancy or anything. I was just trying to get it in the back of the net.
Yeah. Now, you were on the bench when Leatherhead scored their equaliser, obviously. Yeah. So what was the feeling like at that moment before the penalties started?
Do you know what? I had confidence in the lads. Like I think like obviously we're on a good run as well. You know, it's that feeling. I just thought, you know what, we're still gonna win it. You know, obviously you never want to be winning 2-0, and then last kick of the game they scored. Everyone's disappointed, but that shows a lot of character. Like, do you see how the boys just, you know, dealt with that? You know, like it could have been heads down and then lose the game, but we still got the result. That's what we wanted.
Yeah, absolutely. And just for yourself as well, that's 3 games in 3 goals in 3 appearances now, isn't it? So you're feeling good?
I feel, you know, just happy to be back. Like I said to you, it's been a difficult summer for me, but, you know, personally it is. But, you know, like, yeah, just happy to be back playing football. You know, like that's all I love doing, really. And, you know, Peter's obviously, you know, he's a top man. Like, you know, just welcome me back with open hands. He said, "Oj, when you're ready, like I know it's not easy for you, but that's just how it is, really." And it's like a family here. Like, you see how everyone's just happy to be, you know, to be working for each other.
Yeah.
You know, and this is what I like as well. You know, like that's how it is, really. So just got to keep going. We just got to keep going and take a game at a time, really.
Joined by Leatherhead manager Nicky Ball. Nicky, thanks for joining us. Appreciate it. How are you feeling after that one? It seemed to be so many ups and downs for both sides.
Well, it was the ultimate game of 2 halves, wasn't it? I thought first half, Carshalton were exceptional. We didn't get to grips with the rotation, something that you do very well. Seen a few of your games this season, you know, midfield areas, you rotate extremely well, get players on the ball that can pick a pass. And I thought the lad up top finished both goals exceptionally well. You know, they were half chances at best, and he's buried both of them. So, you know, we find ourselves 2-0 down at half time. Made some changes, changed the formation, and just said, you know, let's go out on the front foot. Let's try and stop them playing a bit more, lock on, man for man, do a job. And I thought we did that. And I felt, you know, you definitely had the best of the first half. We had the best of the second half. So I think a 2-2 was a fair reflection.
Yeah, I'd go along with that. I mean, you took the decision to leave Mr. Okoji on the bench, but you brought him straight on for the second half. Was he one of the catalysts to getting you back in there?
Yeah, well, Sean, for the last few weeks, he's been struggling a bit with tendonitis in his knee, so we're struggling to get 90 minutes out of him, so we're trying to manage him. And although we took tonight extremely serious, obviously we made 5 changes. It was a chance to give some young players an opportunity. They've been in and around the squad. But obviously when you're 2-0 down, you know, you look to the bench, you have to get your goal scorers on, and I thought he came on, and him and Elliot Benyon, you know, I thought everybody in that second half contributed to a really good second half performance.
Yeah, I mean, 2 goals for the good through Omar Koroma. Speaking of his 2 goals, which was your favourite? Because the diving header and then that amazing piece of skill to flick the ball over. I mean, they both had good points about them.
Absolutely. I mean, it's really hard to tell the difference, actually. Not tell the difference, but it's really hard to judge them. And I would have to say it's got to be the second goal, really, because of the amount of work that Omar had to actually do on that. He had 2 defenders in the back of him, and he managed to flick it over his head and sort of do this sort of acrobatic side volley. It was sort of quite Kanu-esque, I have to say, but it was absolutely sensational. It really was good, and it's so good to have him back with us.
Yeah, I echo that as well. What was the feeling like on the terrace at the end? Because they scored literally with the last head of the game, I have to say, because he scored with a header. What was the feeling like amongst the fans?
Well, we'd come that far in the game and we were still ahead, and you know, to be pegged like any football game, if you get pegged back right at the end, you know, they've grown hugely in confidence. We've dipped mainly in confidence, and we're going into a penalty shootout. All we could think of was let's cheer the boys on and see what we can get. Anything can happen in a penalty. There's an element of luck associated with it, but you know, I wouldn't say we were hugely confident going into it. No, because obviously our heads were down, having just conceded in the last minute.
Well, game management kind of goes out the window, doesn't it, when it goes to a penalty shootout, however. How does it feel being a goalkeeper in that situation?
No, I mean, for a goalkeeper, for myself, it's all about, it's a win-win situation. I take it as a 50-50. I either save it or it goes in goal. Or, So no, of course it feels good to be able to save one, and it was the deciding one. So happy about that.
Did you have a little bit of sympathy for your opposite number? Obviously, he stepped up and took one against you and skied it high over the bar. Is that something that you'd like to attempt one day, obviously, but put it in?
Yeah, no, we got 5 great. The first 5 penalty shooters, they've done well. A bit unlucky, but I mean, if the opportunity comes, yeah, maybe who knows?
Yeah. Stick one in the old onion bag, as they say.
Yeah, I'll definitely score one day.
And then the shootout itself, Jordan Cheadle stepped up first, full of confidence, and he had it saved, unfortunately. What was your feeling going through the penalty shootout? Because I mean, their goalkeeper took one and skied it way over the bar. Bobby Price took one and tucked it away like he's a seasoned pro. I mean, it had everything.
It did have everything. To be honest, I thought their goalie was pretty. Obviously, we stand behind their goalie for the game. I thought their goalie was very confident as a player, and obviously when he stepped up for the penalty, he didn't look like he was thinking twice about it, to be honest. So, but all the time I kind of thought he's going to be a good goalkeeper in the penalty shootout. I reckon he'll do well. And obviously I don't know much about Patrick Oman, to be honest. I wasn't at the Brightlingsea Regent game, but I've seen on Robin's TV, there you have it, that he actually he done a really good save to one of his first saves in the match. It was a really good outstretched arm save. So, and I've heard from the others that he looks pretty solid, and he was today, and he was really good. It was good for him to see, and it's obviously good for his confidence to, you know, be the hero really of the shootout, like saving their shot. And I mean, it's a tale of 2 goalkeepers.
And how did you feel straight after saving the crucial one? Obviously, all your teammates coming up. You've only been at the club for a couple of weeks, haven't you?
Yeah, I came here about 2 weeks ago, and first game was Saturday, and yeah, today was second game. So obviously, feels good. Just trying to get into the team and just try and do as well as I can. And no, definitely it's a great feeling saving the last penalty. So no, it feels good.
Excellent. And just one last question: is Zaki off penalties now?
Yeah, I think the ball. I don't even think the ball's come down yet, has it? No, look, we went to Hanwell in the FA Cup and won a penalty shootout, and it was the same tonight. Lads, step forward if you want a penalty. I don't think it's right as a manager to say you're taking one if they're not comfortable. Zaki's hand went straight up, so we have to trust him with it. You know, he's been great since I've been in the job, and he's been in goal, so we'll let him off that one.
Brilliant, nice one. Thanks for joining us,
Zaki.
Nice one, thank you. Cheers. Excellent. And you feel like you've settled in quite well within that couple of weeks?
Yeah, no, the boys been great. The Pete and Keith and everyone around the club been great. I got nothing bad to say at all. It's a nice little club, and I'm very happy to be here at the minute.
Excellent. And you include Robin's TV in that now, yeah? We looked after you okay today?
Yeah, of course, always.
Good stuff. Pat, thanks for joining us, mate.
Thank you.
Good stuff.